closet. Today, I'm going to talk about Diane Von Furstenberg, the genius behind the wrap dress. I love wearing wrap dresses, especially for, being a performer. It's like a robe that you can wear publicly. I would often slap a wrap dress on over a pair of yoga pants if it was cold outside. And then I could ditch the yoga pants, and I was dressed up enough to interact with the audience before and after my number. Also, they're really good at hiding pasties. They kind of wrap and hug everything in there, if you know what I mean. But you can wear pasties if your dress has a wacky pattern on the fabric. Kind of obscures the fact that you have these, hard pasties, sometimes with tassels under the dress. So, huge fan of wrap dresses. And when I found out that Target and Diane Von Furstenberg had a collaboration, well, Mr. Snapper said, "We are buying you wrap dresses."
More like Diane Von Furstenberg.
So, we made a point to do a little bit of shopping. It was very, very popular. Diane Von Furstenberg, I want to talk a little bit about her as a person and designer. I did a little bit of research here. She was the brains behind the wrap dress in the 70s, and I love the 70s. I was born in the 70s. I'm a big fan of 70s fashion. But she also was married to someone that was very wealthy. And she had the option of just being a housewife. In modern terms, that would be the Real Housewives of, right? She could have been that, but she decided to work. And she became a designer, and the world is much better for it. Also, an amazing thing about her is that her mother was a survivor of Auschwitz. When the war was over, she left the camp. She weighed 49 pounds. Now, I weighed 50 pounds, I think, in 6th grade, and I was 4 feet tall or something. That's very light, and she was told that she shouldn't have children because the health conditions of being in the camps, malnourished, she might not survive it, and 18 months later, an amazing and impactful designer-to-be was born. That is so fantastic, and it's heartening. Diane Von Furstenberg was featured at the Galleria Mall. They would do these exhibitions before 2020. I don't know if they've been doing them since, but in 2017, they had an exhibition called Night Fever, Fashions from Funk to Disco. And of course, we had to go. They had all sorts of designers, and you weren't allowed to take pictures. But they did have a Diane Von Furstenberg wrap dress, and it was really lovely, exciting pattern. It hit all of those 70 notes that I love. And knowing that Target had this collaboration, obviously we had to go. Target sold out of so many things so quickly. I was peeping the patterns online on Saturday morning around 8 o'clock. Things went on sale on Saturday. So I'm peeping things. I'm like, oh, well, maybe I like this. Maybe I like that. Maybe I'll just order things online. That seems to be the way I prefer to do things. And if I don't like them, I could take them back to a Target store. No big deal. A couple hours pass, and I'm showing Mr. Snapper, here are patterns that I like. Here's this, but I want you to see, because you're insisting that I get something, rightly so. What should I go for? What patterns do you like? What patterns do you think will look best on me? And they were sold out. As I was trying to put things in my cart, they were sold out of some of them. I was like, oh, no! We decided to put on adult clothes and drive 20 minutes to the bigger Target in our area because we had a better opportunity to find what we wanted there. When we went to Target, the people that I saw shopping in the little nook of Diane Von Furstenberg stuff had similar builds to me. So I'm glad that I went when I did. There are very buxom people. So there were lots of small, extra small. I think there might have been double extra small and then 2XL available for some of the things. I lucked out, grabbed what I did, and I was able to try on some other things and make decisions based on that. So what I didn't get, they had some fitness wear I didn't get. It wasn't as exciting to me. The patterns weren't as eye-catching. I didn't get a robe. I have a series of videos about robes. I have plenty of robes. I didn't need to get one, even though the robes were really nice. I didn't get undergarments. I feel like those were not built for someone like me or a lot of the other shoppers who were picking things up. I didn't buy the Diane Von Furstenberg book or any of the housewares because people had picked through the housewares. There wasn't a lot left, but there was some. I didn't buy any of the sheet masks or fake nails that already had fancy designs on them. I'm too rough and tumble for all of that. They did have some interesting knits. They had wrap sweaters, like kimono top things, and they had pants that were knit, like a sweater knit material. I tried on the pants. I liked how they looked, but they aren't practical for my life, and I would have had to take them up some. I have a dog. I have 2 dogs. I have a puppy. Well, Nutmeg's still kind of a puppy who loves to be in my lap. Her nails could potentially catch on it and ruin these lovely pants. I'm just too rough and tumble for those pants. They also had leggings. I opted not to get leggings. I don't really love leggings at this point in my life. The fabric was a little weird for the pants, and they also had a jacket that felt kind of like windbreaker material. I'm glad I went into the store to try these things on because I almost bought those pants, the ginkgo pants that were made out of the sweater knit, online. I put them in my cart. It's like, I should get these pants. They're great. They're fun to look at. I'm so glad I tried them on and felt the fabric so that I would know, oh, this is a Nutmeg hazard. It was worth going into the store. Absolutely worth going into the store to feel the fabrics and know what I was getting and try things on because I'm between sizes. Okay, the things that I bought, and I'll try these on in a minute so you get to see them. First, Furstenberg. This lovely wrap dress. The fabric feels like t-shirt material, and I love t-shirts. I love this pattern, and I think this was the one that Mr. Snapper saw in the commercial, and he was like, "Vet, we are buying that dress." I kept the hanger so it would be easier to show you this whole thing, and the hangers are actually really cool, which you'll see on the next outfit. This was a $50 dress. I mentioned it was a $50 dress because a lot of people went to Target, bought a lot of stuff, and listed it on eBay. There were dresses like this on eBay before I drove to Target that were $150. I'm all for people making money, but come on now. This is a $50 dress. I got the large instead of the medium. I tried on both so that it would cover everything and I could wear it for a business occasion instead of being super busty out the front. And it's a true wrap dress. It's not a faux wrap, so it threads through on the inside and wraps around so that you can tie it on, making it easy to adjust. Their faux wrap dresses look like they get tied on, but they are already stitched shut. You just pull them over. And this is wash and wear too. I love wash and wear. I can throw it in the dryer. Okay, so that is the dress. Now, I'm all jumpsuits. I love jumpsuits. All jumpsuits all the time. This is the ginkgo print, the same as what was on the pants that I opted not to get, but the fabric is not the same. This is also wash and wear t-shirt material, basically. The ginkgo leaves are nice. I like the pattern. It's bold, elastic waist, ruched on the side, so it's nice and flattering. This is a little long for me. I got a medium because the larges were gone. large might have given me a little more coverage, but this is not something I would wear personally in a business situation. I tried to keep my bust out of business situations. I keep it for real life and the burlesque world. Something about this hanger, the reason I kept this hanger is because these hangers are actually pretty cool. There's a really nice spot here to slide these hanging ribbons so that it hangs very nicely. I was like, oh, this is great for me to show people. And the back here comes up like below the shoulder blades. Not too high, not too low. Nice tie up at the top. Very long. When I looked at these online, they showed a model that was 5'10", wearing a large. And I was like, yeah, okay. I'll have plenty of leg to work with. I mean, I could probably take one of the legs where I'm going to have to hem and make myself a headband. They're that long and I'm not that tall. Let's try these on. Ta-da! Here is the wrap dress. This is the large. Nice wrap. Nice tie. The tie is long enough to wrap around. So that's fantastic. The large here, so the bra that I was wearing rides a little too high to go with the dress, but I could walk into a business situation and this would be okay. I could also layer it with a tank top if I needed to, or wear something supportive to hem everything in, and this is wide enough that it would cover, you know, all of this area here. But it's a really lovely dress, nice wrap. The underside comes to here, right? So there's the edge. So it's a nice width too. I don't have to worry about it. You know, I sit down and it splays open. Nice sleeves. Really comfortable. Good back. Nice dress. Absolutely worth the $50, especially because I can care for it easily. That's something that I need in my life. I can appear professional in the job that pays most of my bills in this if there's an evening event where I need to show up and I can't wear rhinestones to it. And I can look professional and well put together before and after burlesque gigs so that I can interact with the audience, and it's no big deal if I have my pasties on underneath, because this pattern obscures a lot and I really love that. Let's take a look at the jumpsuit. Okay, here is the jumpsuit. This is a medium, which you can see how long it is. Look at that. It's kind of long, but I mean, I'm not tall. I'm almost 5'4". It also has pockets, which I love. It is wash and wear. I'm gonna show you the back here. Nice little tie to put it on, which means it's easy to get dressed in and out of. And well, I've got a mic pack back there, but it sits below the shoulder blades, which is good. So I got the medium since they were out of large. Remember, that's a very popular size in my neighborhood. And the large may have been a little more conservative cut. However, I am not likely to wear this where I need to be incredibly professional, like a day job situation. This is not something I'm going to wear. It's not conservative enough for that. But for prowling around, going to the zoo, going to the botanical gardens, going on vacation to a tropical place, or hanging out in summer, I can totally wear this. I could wear this as I'm working from home. I could wear it to burlesque events and feel comfortable and confident, or go out for drinks. It's really fantastic. The medium is cut narrower than the large, so the medium is a little more busty on my body than the large would be. The large might cover, you know, a little bit more going into the center of my chest, and might do a little more coverage in the side boob area. But it is super fun. I love the whole thing. I love the look. It was an easy sell for me. I was like, so I'm getting this one. I think that dress was his choice. This was my choice. I'm not mad about either of them, but this is like, yeah, this is very much me. I do like ginkgo leaves. It looks tropical. It is wash and wear. Wash and wear plus pockets equals woot. What do the kids say these days? It's totally jerkin. Oh, yeah, it's Riz. It's totally Riz because I can wash it and dry it and then prance around with my pockets and show off my pockets. You know, this is actually good disco wear, right? It's perfect. I love it. I'm glad I got this. And again, the fabric is so great. And I feel like it's a flattering cut. So for someone who is not as busty or as hippie as me, they could get this. They could probably wear it in a business situation, but it's a really nice cut. It is fantastic, you know, and pockets, obviously. I suspect that because this collaboration went over so well, companies like to make money. They do. I mean, who doesn't like to make money? But I suspect that there may be another partnership in the future, another collaboration, Diane Von Furstenberg and Target again, or they may bring back this collection later if they can source the fabrics and work out all of the everything so that they can bring these back. So you may have an opportunity, if you missed out, to get something like this or like the things I got. I highly recommend going to the store and trying things on when you can. They also had kids' clothes. I didn't pick up kids' clothes. I thought about getting one of the kids' dresses and then turning it into something for Nutmeg, and then I thought, that is insane. You're a crazy person. And I am a crazy person, but I refrained from doing it. But there may be, like, these same cuts may come back with different fabric patterns in the future. That's my speculation on it. It was too big of a hit for it to be ignored and not repeated. And even though I am shooting myself in the foot as a shopper and a fan of what I purchased, if there's another collaboration, get to the store early. Go early. I have a friend who went at 8 a.m. to Target in California as soon as the sale started and picked up a lot of stuff. So go early so that you can try everything on that you want to get and make your decisions. And the price point is very decent. $50 for these, that's not bad for something that will last for years and is quite fashionable. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to like, subscribe, and boop that bell for notifications. We're a cute little niche channel and we love your support. And did you get something from the haul, the Diane Von Furstenberg at Target? If so, drop a note in the comments. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to know if you got something that I didn't get and what you thought about the fabrics, the patterns, the cuts of everything, or if you missed out. I want to hear from you too, and then we can complain back and forth in the comments about how certain things are on eBay for triple the price. And you'll see me next time.